Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on the Old Stream Farm. Yeah, we are back, guys. It is going to be a Monday and Tuesday kind of series. So yeah, we are back on the Old Stream Farm. We are going to be getting rid of the harvester because we realised it just hasn't got the power to do anything on anything other than flat. So we're going to get rid of that. I came up here, guys. I bought this special weight here for our skid steer. Now, obviously, I moved all the bales from said field off recording, like I said I was going to, and the skid steer was absolutely fantastic. Apart from, it was a little bit iffy if we did two. So yeah, we've kind of gone and got a weight, so moving two should be a lot easier as we go. Now, this episode's going to be, it sounds daft because I've had a few slow episodes over the last few days, you know, slower style episodes, but I think this is going to be another one. We need to get our land done. We need to swap the hurlerman. You know, we've got lots of little bits we need to get done, and these bits all need doing so we can crack on with our farm. I'm just going to leave that over there for now. You guys have all spoken. I have read your comments. This is the one good thing I like about doing an episode, you know, like a series only a couple of days a week. You guys give me time to see the answer, and you're all telling me, you're like, oh, Reaper, get the upgrade the hurlerman horsepower. Our hurlerman doesn't go past 95 brake horsepower. I don't even think it's 95. I actually think it's 90. So as it stands now, this is the maximum we can get out of this tractor. So you guys were like, oh, well, if that's the case, sell it. So that's what we're going to do right now. I've got to keep remembering, guys, we are in France. So, you know, they drive on the incorrect side of the road in France. So yeah, we need to just quickly jump up here. We'll swap this vehicle over. Right, we're doing precision farming once again. I do apologise if you can hear my dog. She's literally banging her dog bowl again. I never think to check if it comes through on the recording. Yeah, she's just banging it about like, yep, nope. I want more, please, sir. Can I have some more? Right, hurlerman, £4,000 a paint job, £79 to repair, and sell 55,000. We wow, I didn't expect to get quite so much from that. Yeah, we just need a little bit more horsepower than what it's been giving us. So if we go into medium tractors, we've got the Ford 8630. Now I know there's no image to it, but I have actually fixed the textures up on the top and things like that. We don't need a front loader. The engine is, it's 130 brake horsepower, or an engine upgrade is, we might as well get the engine upgrade. It's free. And we're going to buy that. That's actually cheap. We've actually made 20 grand here. I don't really like doing that kind of stuff. We made quite a bit of money from that. I didn't realise that the hurlerman was going to struggle quite so much on this series. I know I'm also using super strength to move the weight. It's fine. Right. Off recording, I did do some living contracts as well. Again, if you remember in the last episode, I did say we were going to do them. And we need to pay to get our land. Oh, we don't need to do field 2. We just need to do our fields. We need to pay the man to come and... Oh yeah, we do need to pay this. We've got field 1. Ah, that's not good. Purchase the soil information. Like I say, we've got to play this like it's the 80s, well, up to the 2000s. I don't know like the year of that sensor. So we'll just pay to have the sensors done. Things like that. Do we need to do any ploughing over on our farm? Because we're at the shop. We need no ploughing, no cultivating. Right, so we just need to lime. We need to lime the field, fertilise the field, and we need to get a crop in the ground. Right, that gives me an idea. We're at the shop. We need some sort of cedar. We used the M32 M17 on the last series. £12,000. It's a good price. I think I think we just go. We do. The problem we've got is we're struggling seeders wise. We either go with the Isaria for 3 meters wide, or we go for this one at 4.3 meters wide. I'm trying to think of any fields with gates. That's my issue. We'll go for that one. We can always rent a small one if we needed to. I've done that wrong. I suppose we had best fill it full of seed while we're up here at the shop. £780. I don't know. I know it doesn't take that amount of seed, but I don't want to keep coming back. You know what I mean? So what I'll do is we'll get a trailer. We'll come up and we'll get the rest of what we don't use. Yeah, this Ford looks perfect now that... Oh, this takes fertilizer as well. Aha, well there you go. We will buy some fertilizer as well. That's not going to take quite as much seed as I thought. Right, fertilizer we need £1,200 a bag. Let's just buy 2 of them for now because they're a little bit more expensive. I had a feeling it was going to do that. So, don't know how much this is going to hold fertilizer wise. I think it should be a it's just a little bit more than a whole bag. Okay, interesting. So yeah, that is going to be today's job then, guys. We're gonna worry about getting our fields up and running. New crop in the ground. I don't really know what we can plant in the fields today. I did bring over the UK style growth map. Yeah, I think this is going to be way too big for this series. Look at it, it takes the whole road. Wow. Yeah, we might have to look at changing this already then. We might be a case of an Isaria job. I can't even drive this. Right, let's just... I'm not 100% sure. This fruit cannot be done... Right, it's August. Let me have a look at the growth calendar. Right, canola. We will get canola in the ground at some... Okay, it's not letting me... Right, I'm going to have to do it this way. There we go. Canola. That works a treat. Let me just up that time a little bit. There we go. And it does direct seed. Fantastic. So we don't quite need a cultivator just yet. Now obviously we will get one, but right now we don't need one. That's fine. I am a little bit with this seeder. It's a little bit too big for this. If we do any contracts, we'd have to rent a different one, and we can't be driving this seeder around the map, that's for sure. But as you can see, we are just seeding, we're fertilizing at the same time, so we're doing 2 jobs at once. I'm really liking this one. Like I say, we've got a little bit of money in the bank, so we might look at buying a new field. I do need to feed the sheep, and I do need to feed the cows as well, but I just wanted to do the job before that, just so we had something to do. Oh, I'm loving this Ford. This Ford has got plenty of power. I know technically the chip tune's a little bit OP for this vehicle, but someone made it, why not use it? Like I say, I do like the Ford tractors. I just think they look really freaking nice, to be honest. Right. Sounds daft. It's like we've missed some along here, so I just wanted to get along there. I have missed a tiny little bit in that corner. I will go back and get that as well. Yeah, well look, we've got canola in the ground already. Now we will have weeds to deal with, so we do need to worry about that at the same time. But yeah, it's going to be one of them episodes where we do little bits, we do little, you know, little bits and bats, but it's yeah, the farming's it's just in the process of being set up. You know, we've dealt with the harvest on the first couple of episodes, and then we've got to put a crop in the ground. Now obviously we can't plant anything else until next month. Only problem is now is if I buy another field right now, I might have an issue here. I might not have anything to harvest it with. I didn't think that one through, Reaper. I'm trying to... Yeah, I think I just got that there. Like I say, there's a tiny little bit in that corner, but I do just want to get the majority of this field done. I'll get the little bits we've missed afterwards. But yeah, this I don't feel like this is going to be such a big job where we need to time lapse it either. It's just one of them things. It's, if I time lapse this, it would be about a 25-second time lapse. Even though I know technically we are kind of wasting a little bit of time. But like I say, sometimes I just like to have episodes where there's no time lapses. Now I know I call them ones smaller episodes, slower episodes, sorry. But for me, it's just, it's nice not to be constantly rushing and doing time lapses in every single episode. Now, like I say, time lapses have always got the places, but sometimes it's just nice just to get some old machinery on an old style map and just play the game. My steering wheel has just gone off. 1 second. There we go. I don't know why it does that, but basically whenever I touch my side panel, it forces the steering wheel to go off. I missed a lot on that last row, didn't I? Even though it's not saying I missed any, I missed a lot. Oh, I spent the entire day yesterday watching Clarkson's farm. Oh, what a fantastic Saturday that was. I watched the whole second series with the Dragon Lady. Oh, it was lovely. Lovely, peaceful, quiet, chill day. And then today, obviously Sunday, it's my old man's birthday. So I'm getting this video recorded. I'm going to get it into editing. I'm going to get it uploading. It takes a couple of hours to upload. And then what I'll do is I'll go visit him while it's uploading. Yeah, he turns the grand old age of 86 today, and it sounds daft and sounds awful to say, because you never really want to say it about your old man and things like that, but he wasn't meant to see his 83rd birthday according to the doctors, and he's still here. So, you know, he's doing something right. He's the longest living member of our family ever, and every year he adds another year onto that. He's, I don't know. Then again, I swear my dad's gonna go to hell. And my mum rules hell, so, you know, she probably don't want to see him just yet. That's what it is. There you go. He's gonna live forever. Yeah, I'm off to go see him today. 86. Absolutely insane. I know you guys get this the day after. You know, you'll get this on Monday, but still. I gotta just mention it, you know what I mean? Happy birthday to the old man kind of thing. Yeah, I know you guys are all probably going to shout, "Oh, you didn't lift your cedar up when you were at the ends." I never do. I never do. I really should do that though, because it makes it more realistic. But I never do it. I never do it. And I tell you one thing, actually, lifting this one is a bit of a pain in the ass. Actually, it's very slow to respond. There's a little bit more that we missed. There's a little bit more that we missed. That, do you know something? To be honest, under these trees, that is really, really difficult to see. But as you can see, look, we've got one field planted already. So that was the main job today: swapping the vehicle and getting this. Planter bot. It's alright. It's not. I was in the middle of a sneeze and it ended up not coming. If that made sense. That was a pain. Oh god, this is too big for. I'm telling you, this seed is too big for our farm, guys. Yeah, we might have to get the smaller seeder. I hope not. I don't want to get the smaller seeder. I really don't. Right, let us get into this bad boy. Come on, let's go. This thing is awesome, guys. Just gonna put that out there. This thing, it's very loud on the engine though. Yeah, very loud. Just gonna drop that volume a little bit, because if it's too loud in my ears, then I can only presume it's gonna be too loud on the recording. Now, as you can see, guys, I actually stacked these 99% with this machine. I did so well loading this thing. I genuinely couldn't get over how well I actually did with it, to be honest. That's my only issue. Yeah, my stacking's not great, but it's getting them off that seems to be the worst bit. Now, these are relatively small grass bales. I was thinking of silaging them, but there isn't really much point. We need grass and hay and stuff at the moment, and grass will feed these. There we go. We've started to make wool already, just like that. Yeah, we've got meat cows. We haven't got any dairy cows that I'm aware of, so we can just feed them grass as well. So let me just get into here. That weight is fantastic. That weight does exactly what I need. I'll tell you what I do need. I need a bucket. Yeah, I need a bucket, so we can start producing some manure. I want to try and be as, oh, what's the word? Eco-friendly as I can. So like, I want to use manure for fertilizing rather than like other things. There's not a cat in hell's chance that's full. There's not a cat in hell's chance that's full of. Right, that's got a very weird. Yeah, I need a bucket. Basically, I can go and put the straw. I'm gonna go and give the sheep an extra grass bale. There we go. If I'm gonna give the cows two, I might as well give these two. The only downside I've got with this baler is it only does one size bale, and I'm very small. Right. Yeah, we need a bucket for our Massey Ferguson. But let's say that's the sheep fed. That's the cows fed for now. Like I say, we haven't got milk cows. Oh, wrong one. Right. So we need to go and buy a massive. Wait, we need to go and buy a bucket, but we need to get the correct bucket for this. Ooh, right, where are we looking? It only holds 1200. That's the issue. That's the weight we bought. Yeah, we can make it bigger if we need to. I'd like to try and carry a little bit more than... That's 1285. 238. That's the one we need. We'll go buy that bucket. What we'll do is we're going to split. We're going to basically cut open a straw bale. And then we're going to try and get the straw directly into the sheep. Now obviously I do need to go and lime a couple of fields as well. So we do need to be a little bit more quicker about this. Do you know something? I don't like having this pick up on this series. I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of the in-game pickup trucks, to be honest. We need to worry about, well, we got a fertilizer and a lime spreader, so we need to go and do the grass field as well. Right. Let's get that over here. I know we're just going to lift it in, guys, but we'll just play it like the shop's done it for us, eh? Next best thing. Actually, I could do with maybe bringing in a vehicle for the shop. You know, with a grab. We've got a bucket anyway. I say we've got our weight as well. Yeah, I just want to see if we can get these cows up and running with the straw. Whoa. Made me very heavy there on the nearly tipping over. Alright. We'll put that there. Right. I never moved the straw bale while I still had the forks on. So let me just get this over here. I'm just going to do that, and we're going to do that. That's what I want to do. There we go. So we cut open a straw bale. Let's see if we can get that straw into here. We might need a blower for it. If we do, we're going to be a bit screwed, because this for me is when straw blowers are like, there's not really anything old school. You know what I mean? To put straw in. that bucket looks a little bit silly, to be honest. Looks a little bit silly. Let's see what it does. It does take it in here. Fantastic. That means we don't need to buy a straw blower. It is struggling to pick it up off the floor. I don't think the floor is exactly level. I think that's the problem there. We'll put it on where the marker is, because we know that works. There we go. Now hopefully this should pick up the last of this. Should pick it all up. There we go. Oh, nope. Like I say, I want to get it all. I know this is maybe going to be like 5 litres, if that. 5 or 6 litres. I wasn't far off there, was I? There you go. So we've got the cows fed. We've given the cows some bedding. And we've done the same to the sheep. So the sheep are now up and running. Like I say, it won't be a lot from the sheep for now, but it'll be better than nothing. Got a nice little bucket. We've got a nice weight, so our little front loader is, our little skid steer is working well. So really impressed with that one. Yeah, I'm hoping soon an old school baler comes out, you know, that does bigger bales. 125 bales really just oh my god, no way. Oh my god, why? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh Jesus Christ. No, we need to try and get our hands on a low loader or something. Well, that's a little bit on the heavy side, is that? I just realised I haven't even opened my gates today. I've been going the long way around. There we go. Yeah, so we need to get the lime done for this field. We need to get the lime done on the... Actually, we need to do the lime on all the fields. Only thing is, I don't see this vehicle having a sensor. I see it being too old to have a sensor, unless it's been retrofitted with one. I doubt it. Right, there we go. Right, like I say, we've got the field at the back to deal with as well. I don't want to put canola in both fields. I do want to, you know, we do need to keep that bit of straw coming over. In fairness, dude, that was both our faults. I shouldn't have come on the road where I did, and you should have waited. We're going to blame each other for that one. Right, let's see what this grass is like. How much lime does this need? Usually the first coat needs quite a bit. Although saying that, it's saying it doesn't need loads. Interesting. I did think that would want a little bit more lime than it did. I'm going to do this a slightly different way. I'll tell you what it is. The brakes on this are shocking. The brakes on this are absolutely shocking. I've still been thinking, oh, I know we've got this little Ford here, and I do quite like the character of this field, but I am thinking of maybe putting a little bridge in, because it's a little bit of a pain in the ass to get out of the Ford coming up the hill. So we'll see. As you can see, we've pretty much done this liming now. There's just one field at the back of the farm, so we can move off into September in the next episode, which will be nice. Once we hit September, we can start planting wheat. Like I say, we need to be growing something with straw every year in one of the fields. I'm going to leave them gates open because I like gates. I've got no issue with gates, but when that gate's on a main road where there's traffic, I just kind of want to keep it open. Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe using precision farming on an old school series is a bit too, you know, like you wouldn't do it. I feel like it'd be more of a series if we didn't use precision farming. I do like using precision farming. I'm using it more and more. I'm using it in all my series. You know, it's a good add-on. I'd use Maize Plus, but I just don't really fancy all the extra messing around with feeds and stuff. I don't know. We might look into it. I've never used Maize Plus ever, so maybe that's something we need to do. Yeah, I think the farm is kind of where we need it to be for this episode. We've managed to lime. You know, we bought a seeder. We can get something in the ground in September. Like I said, I would like to buy another field. The problem is I don't have a harvester anymore, and everything's gonna need bloody harvesting. Should have kept the harvester until I knew I was done. Yeah, that's a lot better now. If you notice there when we go over a bump, we just needed a couple of 100 litres of lime taken out of it. But yeah, some of that didn't need much lime at all. Right, if we just go on here, everything should be, everything's got a sensor now. That's why we know it's loamy sand. I've got that there. I've got loam and sandy loam. Right, okay. I'm going to presume 11 would be the same as 6. So yeah, we need to have a little look at possible fields. Something that's a little bit cost effective. That's obviously out the question. That's out the question. That's out the question. Now that's a grass field. We could buy the grass field. It's a shame actually, because I don't need that wooded area. Everything is just a little bit out of question. Out of price range at the moment. Could buy that. The thing is, 28. I don't know if I want... I don't know if we should be buying over it, or if we should be just sticking to our... You know, our area around here? Just give me a second. There is something over here. It's letting me... Oh, it's letting me buy this bit of land. Oh, it's a yard. I didn't know this was a yard. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that was a yard. What? Oh, horses. Huh. Yeah, I don't think we need another yard just yet. It's only £10,000. It's an alright yard. I don't think we really need another yard just yet. So at the moment, the only bit of land we can buy is 11, 12 or 23. And I don't know. I just think if we just travel up to the shop, just to have a little look. Yeah, I don't think that's... Yeah, it's got it's 56% yield, so it's not going to yield us very well, but it would give us some straw. But it's... I don't want to say it's quite far from the farm, because we know it's not. But I don't know. Do we buy that? I'm torn with this one. It wouldn't leave us much money. That's the downside. It wouldn't leave us much money. The only other option is the grass field up here. Now, if we were buying field 7, which is this canola field, or rapeseed, depending on what you want to call it. Oh, sorghum. Sorry, it's sorghum. I thought it was canola with it being yellow. My bad. Yeah, the only other thing we could buy is this field here, which 64% yield. So it's not got a very good yield, but we can lime it, we can fertilize it, we could silage it. I tell you what, yeah, we're gonna... Oh, there you go. Look at that saving. £24,000. We're gonna buy that, and in the next episode, we're gonna deal with this. I think we're gonna silage this field. I think that makes sense to silage it, to be honest. Let's just jump over to our greenhouse. What are we doing over here? Not very well. We've got some tomatoes, some lettuce, some strawberries, some sunflower. I didn't realise I activated it. You'll have to forgive me. It's been a little while. Sowing canola. Field 25. Where is field 25 for possibly the next step? Field 20. Oh, I tell you what, we could do that. That wouldn't take long. That would be a good contract. Right, we'll do that one. Yeah, field 23 that we were looking at buying, £708. Mow the grass, ted it, bale it, take it to the animal dealer. That is fantastic. Look at that, £7,000. Like I say, we're going to have to jump on some of the contracts anyway. Yeah, I didn't realise I did tomatoes, lettuce, strawberries and sunflowers. I thought I was growing things for the pigs, which would have been potatoes, sunflowers, soybean. I don't know. Like I said, the whole point of the garden there was to keep the pigs going. But yeah, I do need to do a little bit of research. I've not really done much with pigs. That's why I haven't brought them in yet. Yeah, I need to know what the food is and things like that, because they need different kind of foods. Berkshires. We might as well get we'll get them ones when we come to getting them. Puberty is 6 months. Right, so we can get baby pigs. We don't have to keep them long. But in order to make money from them, we do need to breed them. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to leave this episode here, Dad. Everything I need to do now is going to be into the next episode. That flashing is doing my head in. Yeah, I'm just making sure we've got everything, you know, in advance. Obviously the chickens have been fed, they've got food. I don't really like this chicken pen though, if I'm honest. If you look at the chickens, I'm saying that, I suppose it depends how much food we can give them, but I don't think we can give them a lot of food. So we might end up getting a different chicken house, to be honest, you know, a hen house. Our cows are up to £92. So they're looking good. They're looking really well. They've been fed. They've been fed now. Looking really, really well. They've got some bedding. They're going to start producing us some manure soon. I'm going to presume this is a... Is this not a manure pit? No, manure's in here. Right, okay, so we've got to deal with manure and then maybe move it outside. That's fine. That's fine. There's no manure yet anyway. No, I'm just double checking everything needs to be where it is. But yeah, we've got a job for the next episode. We'll be doing we'll do that contract. I'll probably move the Ford and the seeder up there ready for the beginning of the next episode, and then... Oh, I can't. The Ford would have to cut the grass as well. It's the only thing I've got with the front loader, you know, with the front attachment on it. The only other thing I don't want to do, guys, I don't know if we can do this. Not enough space to there's never enough space to unload. Right. I know it sounds daft, but the last thing I want to do is waste fertilizer on a contract. You know what I mean? We don't need to be wasting fertilizer on a contract. Why? I'm getting lost. There's me about to end, and now I'm getting stuck, and now it won't take my bag of seed. It won't take my seed. What? Why won't it take my seed? I'm having a nightmare. Oh, it's because it's at the wrong side. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to move this over to the contract, and like I said, I can't use the yeah, you know, I'm thinking we should have sold the Massey Ferguson tractor rather than the Hurleman. I can't cut the grass with the Massey Ferguson, not unless we buy a front attacher for it, which would be a mod. So yeah, let me know what you think we should do with that as well. Maybe put a front attacher onto the Massey Ferguson. It kind of keeps us going. But yeah, guys, it's going to be a massively longer episode again today. I do apologise for the longer episode. I kind of just got a bit procrastinated. I was kind of just enjoying myself playing the game. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the episode. And until the next one, I'll see you all later on.